There are certain styles of beards that seem to go well with certain face shapes. In this video today, I'm going to break down the 3 most common face shapes and give you the styles of beards that seem to do the best with those shapes. Now, of course, there are more categories than just those 3, but I do believe that most beardsmen will be able to relate to one of those 3. And this is a question I have been asked many times before and never really had an answer until recently, mainly because we have a show on Wednesday nights, Beard Advice Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, every single Wednesday, where we get around 10 to 15 guys every single week that send in pictures of their beards, different angles of their beards, give us their goals, give us their problems, and we give advice on where they should be heading, what they can do right now, and just overall what we think is best for their beards, of course, from our perspective. And with doing this and seeing literally thousands and thousands of beards over the last couple years, some things just kind of hit me and just seemed to make sense, like, oh, this goes well because of this, and I wanted to get it down on a video and also hear your guys' feedback in the comments. So if that sounds good to you, please hit a thumbs up to show that you like this content, you like this channel, you like this beard, or any of the beards we'll see today. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dancy Bearded. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you like learning about beards or beards are entertaining to you in any way. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Let's get into the intro and then into the video. Long, narrow faces look the best with a big, full beard that has tons of volume. When you get that long, narrow face and somebody has, let's say, a long goatee, or they have something that really goes in and kind of comes down to a point, that just elongates the face even more and makes it look even skinnier, and we don't want to do that. We want to give it some dimension. We want to change it up a little bit. I'll put a picture up over here. Not sure which any of these pictures are going to be yet, but I promise I'll find some that should demonstrate this face shape and also hopefully the beard type to go with it. But this one should be pretty easy because I have a pretty long and narrow face. I got a big head in general. The ears kind of take away from that narrowness of it, but if you were to pin those bad boys back, I do have a long, narrow face. So for me, priority number 1 is getting that volume out to the side. I don't want it just going straight down like this. Imagine my beard just right here. That face is going to seem very long. But when I have my beard and I work that volume into it, it is going to bring a new style, a new dimension that kind of balances out that long, narrow face. Round faces, and for the record, you do not have to be overweight or fat to have a round face. Both of my sons have very different faces. Maddox has that long, narrow face like textbook, and Jax has a round face. They are both very tiny humans. There's not an ounce of fat on Jax's body, and he has that perfectly round face. So I just want to make sure I put that out there, but most overweight men do happen to have a round face, so that is part of it too. We got to keep it honest and true there. But back to it. Round faces do the best when you have sharp angled beards, something like the God of War. I'll put a picture up over there. That one's pretty easy. I don't know if I'm going to go with God of War, but that would be kind of fitting. That's going to work well there, especially if you have a round face and you're bald. The best way to sum up this style of beard is that you have an elongated chin and then sharp angles on the side, which make the sides shorter than the length of that chin. What that's going to do is that is going to give you those angles that you don't have because of that round face, right? A beard is kind of mimicking a jawline in certain ways, right? Guys that have real little jaws grow out big beards so you can kind of hide it, right? It's almost like makeup for men, but it's natural, right? You're just growing it, but we get to decide how we're going to style that. What you don't want to do when you have a round face is go with that short stubble beard. That's just going to add to that roundness. And if you have double chins, it's going to really accentuate that double chin. Once you get that longer chin on the style, the shorter sides, it's going to really develop a strong chin or jawline that you don't have on that round face. And it can really completely change the way that you look and you approach life and give a lot of men confidence. So, if you have that round face, look for those sharp angles. Square faces, aka chiseled jawline, looking like a superhero, tend to look the best with shorter beards. And the reason behind that is you don't want to take away from that jawline, that square face that is widely accepted as a good look. But at the same time, you want the benefits of facial hair, such as embedding trust, right? That's proven. Also, most women are more attracted to some facial hair rather than just absolutely 100% shaven. So you want to get all those benefits. Let's go with a shorter beard. Now, what can you do? You can go with a short stubble beard. You can go with a business beard that still wraps to the face and shows off the shape of that jawline. Or my personal recommendation, my strong recommendation for any superhero jawlines out there would be to rock a beard stash. Now, I love a beard stash. I don't know if I could pull it off personally, but what a beard stash is predominantly short facial hair, even down to stubble, maybe a 1 or 2 guard, and you are having a prominent mustache. Grow the mustache out. You can go like me and have kind of a lazy walrus. You can go with a handlebar. You can go with a full walrus. The mustache is the star of the show, but you still have some color. You still have some kind of texture from a beard on the rest of your facial hair. That tends to fit those like really square faces, those jawlines very, very well. Give it a shot. Trust me on that one. Let's conclude and wrap this up, and man, I am excited for the comment section on this one to hear if you guys agree, if you disagree, if you have something to add to it. I think it's going to be electric down there. Make sure you stop by to leave a comment and read the other comments out there. Also, first thing, what did you guys think of this? Do you think that this is something that we could expand on and make more videos about? Do you want to see more detailed categories? Maybe bring in some perspective on what hairstyles fit the face shape and the beard together? I would need to bring in maybe some hairstylists or barbers in there that know a little bit more than me on that side of things. But I do think there could be something here. Only if you guys are enjoying it and the numbers do well, of course. I think this could be like a little mini series. So, additional questions here. What do you think? Do you have a face shape that you think suits a certain style of beard? Do you think I was off on some of them? Was it smack dab? You rock this beard because your face is this? Fill in the blanks for me, and I really do mean this. Please leave those comments down below. It is so valuable to so many of the viewers that read what you have to say, not just hearing it from me. Thank you guys for watching today. Dan C. Bearded, stay bearded, and stay positive.